Good day to you all. Hello. I want to do a Facebook Live today to just go over the updates here because I haven't done this for like 48 hours. And I'm heading over to Indonesia tomorrow to Bali. It's just awesome timing. I'm heading over there for a major Web3 conference. This is the biggest Web3 conference in Asia. And we have a booth over there presenting CANDAO. I cannot say this word on social media put together, so we'll go ahead and put it into letters. And also at this event, it's gonna be very special. I'm over there with some very dear friends, names I can't even mention, so I retract that what I was gonna say. But I'll be over there, and we actually. Our platform was just actually shared on like a Shark Tank show. And this Shark Tank show, what they do is they go over cutting edge technologies, and they talk about breakthroughs in hopes to even bring publicity. Obviously, this is like Shark Tank, right? So these companies come on, they do their pitch, and boom, it's on television, and there's a winner for $10 million. And so our CANDAO, I wish I had an abbreviation for that, but we have just been on that TV show, and I'll be staying at this place where this was filmed over there and meeting up with the people that put the show on. I'm very, very, truly excited because my goal going over to Bali, just to share with you guys what I'm doing in Bali here, is my goal is to monetize the TV show, to make this the incubator, publicized think tank for the different companies that are coming on into the CDO. I'm gonna call it CDO, guys. That's the name of our token. I'm going to call this CDO because I can't say this word on Facebook. My friend, shout out to Faith, our friend Faith. She just got banned for life from FB, okay, for talking about CDO, okay? So obviously you're going to see a lot of people getting banned from mentioning our company's name on FB, okay? So I'll use the acronyms FB and CDO, okay? So you guys, the censorship is just off the charts. The control, all that low vibe stuff is that's just like, we are so far above this. We are moving to higher and higher, and we're shedding higher levels of consciousness, and we're shedding off all this stuff. And these tech companies have been trying to control us, such low vibes, right? And we deserve better, and we cannot be stopped. And so I will be over there to monetize this, to speak with the billionaires, and to secure CDO as the official television show where we're going to be monetizing all these great companies into our ecosystem. Okay, so also while we're over there in Indonesia, I'll be there for about 5 days. If you guys are in Indonesia, Bali, let me know. This is my second time to Bali. It's a beautiful, beautiful spot. I'll be with our co-founder, Robert Wesker, over there. And that's going to be awesome. First time Robert and I will have met in person, and I'll be able to spend some time with him. And the reason why I want to spend some really good quality time with Robert is because we are so quickly growing CDO. Okay, when this coin launches, just imagine a cryptocurrency that every single blockchain in the world can build upon. That's why I told Brock Pierce when he called me a few weeks ago, I said, Brock, every single cryptocurrency in the world is a complete Ponzi scheme. All of them are Ponzi schemes, including Bitcoin, because I've been saying this for 13 years, monetization beyond blockchain. I want to point out something very important to you all right here, and just remember this. There is 1,000 blockchains in the world out there, okay, that support 2.3 million cryptocurrencies. There is also a blockchain of relationships, energetic relationships on top that has never been put together in a way that all the blockchains in the world can go into, that an energetic relationship, this is monetization of relationships. That right there, I'm just going to refer to them as they. This could be a few alphabet type situation, okay? They do not want this to take place, because once you fuse together the energetic blockchain of relationships on top of a system where all blockchains in the world tied together, you have now a cryptocurrency cryptocurrency that supersedes every cryptocurrency on the planet right there. And when that happens, you have a token of trust that is of the people, by the people, because social media is a public utility that the people should own. Okay, you guys, this is Web3. This Web3 is the fusion of the internet and blockchain coming together. And when Brock told me, he said, you know what? Mark Zuckerberg was shut down doing this in Web 2. Brock said, we couldn't accomplish this in Web 2 when they tried to do it through an encrypted messenger. He goes, what you guys did, doing this on a DAO in Web 3, this made it to where nailed it. Okay, so obviously the technologies are now here. We're making this happen, and you guys can imagine. I look at this coin. Remember, if you guys have seen Top Gun Part 2, there was that jet in the very, very beginning, right? It was just like badass. And that jet, when it went, you had to go to a volcano where it was whoosh, like this. That is what I'm predicting is going to happen. Okay, now I want to make another prediction also. What's going to take place is in Web 2 that these companies, these tech companies, they cannot pivot fast enough for us, okay? They cannot shift from Web 2 to Web 3 because they are tied to these stock exchanges, right? That investors are part of, where the investors get the profits and these technocrats get the profits. But see, in Web 3, the money goes back to the people. So the technocrats are going to be like, their hands are tied. They cannot. And that's why FB is kicking people off for life for discussing CDO. Okay, that's why when I was at Washington, D.C. last week with Brock Pierce, when we signed the documents, the first artificial intelligence documents for the United States, that was done right there at the National Archive, right next. You guys can pull it up on television, the documents that were signed on my birthday here. And we had 150 of the top artificial intelligence people were at Brock's 50,000 square foot mansion schoolhouse over there for my birthday also. It was just divine timing. Okay, absolutely divine timing. I'll put a video below so you guys can see how Bohemian Rhapsody was sung at our celebration, and it was just amazing. But you guys, so what's going to happen is people are going to short Facebook. They are going to bail out of Bitcoin. I'm going to go ahead and now also make a prediction, Michael Saylor, that Bitcoin never hits $1 million. Let me tell you why this. Because when people understand that it was a monetization beyond blockchain and that the people's cryptocurrency of the social media network, that every single blockchain in the world could build upon it, now people are going to short Bitcoin. I'm already selling my Bitcoin mining off all the time. I mine Bitcoin every single day. I mine Bitcoin, okay? Ben, I love Bitcoin, love Bitcoin, okay? Past tense. Okay, I'm focused on the future as a futurist utopian capitalist. I'm selling all of my Bitcoin off every single day now and pouring it in to CDO is what I'm doing right now, okay? So you're going to see people when they understand that there's the banking system, when that comes to Ripple XRP, you know, when you're talking about the system of the SWIFT system, that's the banking system. But then you have the people system, right? And what's more fun, that or this, right? So people will even be like, XRP, don't care how fast that is because we got the people. This is of the people for the people. Okay, this is the pinnacle. This is the going into the monetization is leading into the decentralization of the entire internet. What that means is hundreds of trillions of dollars going back to the people. That's why we are bringing this to the United Nations as the solution to go ahead and redistribute the wealth from all the technocrats in the world going back to the people. And that how you do that is, I'm going to say this again. I know a lot of you guys are following me, but some of you guys are new here. Thank you for listening. This is very imperative for you guys to listen to, and I'm never going to ask you guys for a single penny. I'm going to make you guys rich AF this year without a single penny. I never want you guys to send me any money. I don't want you guys investing any money. So how beautiful is that? That is a dream system right there. God has gone ahead and give us the opportunity to change the whole entire world as it was supposed to be done. Okay, so you guys, now check this out. It's so beautiful. In Web 2, you have Google Store, App Store. You have iPhone Store, right? The Apple Store, right? These are the gatekeepers for the apps that come online and say they don't want apps coming out there that are going to go ahead and disrupt the system. Apple and Google do not want those applications coming out because it will completely disrupt the system. But the thing about it is, in Web 3, We run through the middle of those two apps. We go straight on the blockchain. And now guess what? The social media platform, CDO, now becomes the App Store in Web3. The reason why it is the app that I am predicting, that we are predicting, and why we are why this is the Web3 social platform, store of Web3 moving forward, is because every single blockchain can build upon it. And imagine Facebook now being your Apple Store. Imagine it being your Droid store right there. That means that every single time an app is built upon it, like an Uber, like an Airbnb, like an OnlyFans, like a Ticketmaster, like a Zoom, whatever it is, that all this money is going back to the people. The reason why these app developers, and you will see them as they are laid off from their six-figure income earning jobs in these technocrat companies, like the Uber that's worth $120 billion, like the Airbnb that's worth $24 billion, like the OnlyFans worth $28 billion. The reason why they're going to build on our platform is because they're going to be heavily rewarded. Okay, and they will understand that they are going to have all this money coming from the CDO token. Okay, and also what's happening, let's look at the trend here. You can see every single day these technocrats are laying off their employees because now they're implementing AI to help code. Okay, now coding is rapidly, they cut their expenses by getting rid of their employees because no necesito, no más. Okay, and they can go ahead and use AI to take this to the next level. So these guys are used to making these smart Indians and all these people, right? Shout out to my Indian friends, David, and stuff like this, that are programmers. Now, where are they going to go? That's okay. And so everyone is always looking for the next thing. Now they're going to be building these applications, the decentralized Uber. We already have it. It's called Fare.io, Fare.io. Take a look at that. They're going to be monetizing into our system. Every time an Uber ride, so-called Uber ride in the past is taken on their system, boom, 50 levels deep. Let's take a $15 Uber ride. It's broken down into 50 levels, 30 cents a piece. You're gonna have millions of people underneath you, and it's gonna go 50, was that 30 cents, 30 cents, 30 cents, 30 cents, 30 cents, 50 levels up. You're gonna see all that Uber ride money coming into, let's call it Uber, we're over that, okay? You guys, this is so freaking beautiful, okay? This is going to change absolutely everything. So you guys, now moving on, when I'm in Bali, after I accomplish this with the reality TV show, I finalized that. I also have a booth over there at, these are a lot of Brock Pierce's friends, by the way, and other names I cannot mention right now. Because of certain situations, high-level government situations around the world at the moment, okay, that what's going to happen is that we will be presenting there. We have a booth there. Then from there, what I'm going to do is fly over to Malaysia, and we have secured a Bitcoin mine to be the first Bitcoin mine that actually is monetized in Web3 coming into the CDO ecosystem. After I leave that place, I'll be in Malaysia till about the 28th, 29th, 30th or something like that, whatever. I will then decide what's going on. I've got basically like a one-way ticket to there. Then I'll figure stuff out. But that's the plan, guys. I leave tomorrow. I'm very excited about this. You're going to see a lot more. I'm just going around and securing deals. I'm an ambassador for you all to go ahead for the decentralization of the entire internet moving forward, and that's what we're doing. There's a lot more that's taking place right now. It's absolutely beautiful. And, solar companies coming on board with us, distributing solar, I even have a flying car company coming on. My friend owns Jetson Flying Cars is joining us today. Jetson, you're going to see flying cars being sold this week through Candao. Okay. So check out Jetson, Jetson. Okay. Been friends with him when I was in the graphene, battery sales, trying to provide graphene batteries for longer here before I got into Web3. And everything happens for a reason. So I have all the contacts with every single flying car company in the world, and I'm going to approach them, but you'll see Jetson first. So stay tuned. That Jetson, meet George Jetson. Remember back in the day, meet George, how'd it go? I don't even remember. And they made that little noise as they fly around, whatever. So we're going to be selling those flying cars in our system. How beautiful is that? So imagine if Jetson car, I think these things are going for like $100,000, whatever they are. They're nothing too advanced. They're kind of basic compared to a lot of their flying cars and stuff like that out there. But the point is, imagine we go ahead and we put like a $5,000 commission or a $10,000 commission through the compensation plan. Even at $5,000, that is $100 per level right there times 50. And then you'll be like, oh, geez, level 49, a flying car just got sold, and I made $100 right there. And there's a link to the flying car, and you can see that, and then you can repost that onto your mainframe, which is your wall. Okay, and then you're gonna be like, hey, everyone, take a look at these flying cars that just sold. And so everyone starts selling flying cars like crazy. Like that, like the George Jetson noise. So stay tuned. We'll have flying cars for sale on Kandao. The first time ever a flying car has ever been sold in Web3 ever. And I got flying cars. Kevin Jones, you may want to ditch your private jet for flying cars now, brother. So you guys heard it first. The first person, I am the first person. I say this humbly without any ego, just to share the goodness with you that I'm bringing flying cars into Web3 for the first time in history. I'm the first person. Man, I'll say the brag. I'm just like having a realization moment. And you guys can have that opportunity. Kevin Jones has got so many freaking opportunities up his sleeves when he's wearing sleeves and else that all these ideas can come into the monetized and being sold through our Kandao ecosystem. Meanwhile, the CDO system, those coins, they're going to be burning like crazy to go ahead and take that it would go Mach 10 straight out of a volcano, straight into the stratosphere, boom, just like that. So you guys be paying attention, give me a call, get monetized into the system. Humongous things are taking place. You guys, get this, you're gonna freaking love this. I had someone ask me the other day, you're gonna love our artificial intelligence technology that I've secured for the platform. Get this, here's the icing on the cake if you have not heard this yet. The question is, how is Kandao going to go viral? Well, guess what I did? I brought a facial recognition technology that was on my birthday. Okay, you're gonna love this. So imagine this, there's something called reverse image searching. If I go take a picture of Kevin Jones' big old head, Kevin, your head's bigger, I'm just joking with you, bro. We take a picture of Kevin Jones' face right there, boom. What's going to do is in the system, I take it through the CDO system, it's going to go ahead and do a reverse image search on Kevin Jones's face and go brrrr, and bring us all the pictures scouring the internet of Kevin Jones' face. It's going to be, and I'll have an understanding. Okay, Kevin's cool. He's riding private jets right there. He's hanging out with all these cool celebrities. Oh, wow, he's friends with Donald Trump. Kevin's the shizzle down there. Imagine this, the first thing it's going to say is going to have a thing up the top. It's going to see Kevin Jones is part of Kandao. Boom. Right there. It's going to have an option to go ahead and add him as a friend and send him a message if I would like right there. Okay. Or I could send him some money right through the messaging. So my point is, as soon as you take someone's picture, it's going to use the AI to go ahead and pull up all the pictures. But before it shows you all the pictures down the internet, it's going to show you first if they're in the system or not. So imagine, I'm like, oh, Kevin Jones is in the system. Add friend. Hi, Kevin. Send message. Hi, Kevin. I just noticed you're in the system. But imagine this. If they don't show up in this system, imagine you're like, oh, it shows that they're not in the system. Then you can go up to this random person and be like, hey, I don't know you, but I just noticed that you're not in this blockchain social network, which is decentralizing the entire internet. And imagine someone said that to you. You'd be like, huh? Who are you? And how do you know that, right? You'd be like, oh, because we have artificial intelligence that does a facial recognition and a reverse search, and you can see here's all your other pictures, but it shows me that you're not in the system yet. Do you mind if I monetize you into my network so I can share with you how you're in Web3 and how you can benefit from the entire decentralization of the hundreds of trillions of dollars in the internet through this social platform? You guys, boom! Boom, boom. And then guess what I've done here? I've created a gamification system. Imagine this. Imagine you go take 10 pictures of 10 people's faces. You guys will be in a stadium taking pictures all day long, you know, in telling these people that what I've created is the ability, if you take a picture of 10 people, boom, now you're gifted, let's say you're gifted 5 CDO tokens. Let's say CDO token goes up to $100 a pop in the next 18 months. That's $500 that you just made that day just because you took 10 people's picture. But guess what? How about we do this? Is maybe, let's say I bring Kevin Jones in. Kevin goes and takes 10 pictures of people. He makes 5 CDO token right there. And guess what? Because I crack whips on Kevin's Kevin, get to work. Go take pictures. Go take pictures. I'm going to go ahead and get an additional 2 tokens every single day. So I make $200 hypothetically there when the coin goes up in the future. And according to ChatGPT and OpenAI, with the parameters that we put in there, this should take place pretty quickly is what we're looking at. So you guys, Facebook never used facial recognition. You can't stop facial recognition from taking place. And this is what I love about this facial recognition is on the pictures that had of my daughter in there, it takes an underage minors and it blurs them out. So you can't even see the minor's face in the picture. How dope is that? Okay, guys, so I'll put the video down below so you can see the artificial intelligence that we've acquired also here on my birthday. Absolutely beautiful. So you guys, that's how we're going to go viral. That's how we're going to sell a ton of flying cars. That's how we're going to bring flying cars to the world extremely quickly. So the question is, what do you guys want to do today to go ahead and can DAO so you can build on the DAO? I'm bringing flying cars. I'm bringing artificial intelligence. I'm doing all this for you guys. And the more we make this snowball go, after I crack the code of the universal abundance income, you guys, UAI, okay? It was a vision of Brock Pierce's to have a universal basic income as a utopia society where people would get free money. The question is, in a UBI, universal basic, that is so low vibe right there. Basic? We like our stuff custom, right, friends? We like, I know Kevin likes his stuff custom. We like our stuff custom, okay? So and we like abundance, right? So the reason how we are able, and we crack the code on abundance is because of the 5 technologies that we put together to actually achieve this. And this is going to go viral according to our analysts, strategic analysts, that is going to spread across the earth faster than that one scamdemic situation. You know what I'm talking about? So anyways, guys, have a blessed day. Pay attention. I fly out tomorrow of Seattle, like around 1 o'clock. Be in Bali for this conference. Secure the reality TV show. Spend time with Robert Wesker. Fly to Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur on about 5 days later. And then from there, either go to Puerto Rico or go to Thailand, whatever we're going to do. I'm not sure exactly. So stay tuned. All right, guys, that's all for now. Thank you for listening. Love you all. And ask me how to sign up today for free. I never want a penny from you. Thank you. Mwah. Blessings. Take care.